should I grab it? No.
Damn. We had so much potential up top. Yeah, man, fucking TV judges. What's the craziest thing? What's the craziest case you've heard on a TV judge case?
I'll be honest, I don't really.
You don't?
So, okay. So you know how, like, brain operates like a filing system?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sub-files under criminal TV shows stops at TV judge shows. It doesn't go to a subcategory of, like, cases within these judge shows.
Sure.
So I have memory of these shows, but memory of content in the shows, we didn't save. We conserved space for that.
See, this is just telling me that English judge shows it's early in the morning, guys.
Hey guys, we're in the Pothead Cafe, man, and it is Wake and Bake Sunday morning.
What is up? We are talking about how, dude, Caso Cerrado with Dr. Maria Ana Polo. Bro, the cases that come out. Let me tell you a mild one. Because look, homies don't believe me until finally during the eclipse, one of the homies came out. Long time homie, best time homie. We spent 2 hours watching Caso Cerrado. Two cases. Dude, in 15 minutes, he's like...
Just for comparison, time-wise, is that like 2 Judge Judy cases?
Ish.
Okay. That was a show that's been floating around in the house here at certain times during the day.
Yeah. I might be over-exaggerating. It might actually be 30 minutes. But, you know, there's so much
episode, stuff. Yeah, an episode is like 30 minutes, but there's usually like either two or three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's like a sitcom, an A, B, and a C storyline.
Yeah. And honestly, this goes with that How I Met Your Mother theory that hype albums need to just be climb. All peak. It's just gotta keep going. No downs, all ups. And that is Caso Cerrado, dude. Like, it starts at 10. You're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen in the next one? It's at 11. You're like, how? Dude, in 15 minutes, my homeboy was like, what is going on? What is going on? Because also, granted, this is when mother tongue Spanish comes in strong. This is not for your Spanish 4 learners a lot of the time, because this is a Caribbean Spanish. I think she's Puerto Rican. I might be misquoting that. I am very bad at this, guys. This is a news network, but it's a different accent. It's the Caribbean, and bro, that's been a problem because when I was at my parents, Mexicans, I'm like doing my lingo, but I'm dropping S's like in the Caribbean accent, not in the Mexican accent. I'm like, I need to figure myself out. But
identity crisis.
Back to a case. This is one that I just watched. It was a little risque. Nothing crazy on screen though. So, lady comes in to sue business owner lady because lady says she hired an exotic chef to cook for her and her husband.
Wait, that's an actual thing? Exotic chef?
An exotic chef.
Dude, we both have culinary backgrounds.
So check it out. It was Hawaiian women that would come into your house to cook you a dinner and a show.
Okay.
Lady claims that the chef, ended up getting handsy behind her back with her husband. So, she wants her money back.
Oh.
And she wants extra. She wants her money back and extra for like all the psychological damages, right?
Pain and suffering.
So then the Dr. Apollo, the judge, she's like, all right, so do you have anything against her claim to you? She's like, all right. We are a business. We are ABC 1, 2, 3. And the judge is like, RESPCT. She's like, okay, but hold on. Like all of you are saying, and all of your whatever is saying, these are Hawaiian women. Do you have Hawaiian women? But also, are you prostituting women or are you chefing them out? They're like, no. It is explicitly exotic chefs, and yes, we have a disclaimer. We say they're Hawaiian. They're not Hawaiian. And it's just like, all right, I don't know. This looks like the worst I'm going to do is I'm going to have to shut you down because you're probably prostituting. In comes the chef after the husband. The husband comes in to testify. He is a nervous wreck. They're like, okay, bring in the chef. The chef's like, I have video. Dude, it turns to the wife. She's like, Doctora, no, don't do it. Turns out, just like the chef had claimed, no. Turns out, yes, she showed up. She was doing her thing. She shows up to cook, basically half dressed, and that's it. But wifey got mad and forced her on her husband. And the chef caught it on camera, and it was not cute. It was not cute. She's like, oh.
What channel is this on? This is can I turn the closed caption on so I can read?
Probably. This is
some wild shit.
I'm telling you, dude. This is on live TV. I don't know how to find it. Maybe, I think I was watching it on like Pluto and stuff before I got the Samsung.
Oh, I watch the Pluto from time to time.
Go into Latin or Spanish?
That's a free ad because, of course, their motto is stream now, pay later. Dude, or pay never.
Show's fucking great, dude. I say get on it. And that's why I was like...
That's where we've been watching Judge Judy was...
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah.
Dude, that's where I'm like... Because I've seen some Judge Judy ones, and they're like so with neighbor to neighbor.
Yeah, a lot of them are neighbor to neighbor family members, and
yeah.
Shout out Christopher Allen Brown, who runs Prison City open mic in Jackson. He was on a Judge Judy episode. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Jamie, pull that up. But anyways, with our age gap, where did you come into American TV judges? Because there's a long list. I mean, not a long list, but there's, and I'm not talking the funny haha celebrity ones. Like, I'm just talking like the solid top,
like actual ones. No, that's the problem. I got in high school, and it was more of like, man, I've been watching a lot of Caso Cerrado. Like, what's going on with the gringos, man? Nothing. I think I spent like a week watching a few episodes, and I was like, this is boring.
So was that Judge Judy had already been kind of on?
Yeah, it had been on.
Okay.
There was plenty.
What about Judge Mathis?
Judge Mathis.
Which is oddly how my last name gets pronounced sometimes.
Mathis with the double T.
Yeah, it's.
Judge
he's a black
Mathis.
judge he's from Detroit.
I think, like, right as I was giving up TV, I was seeing that Judge Mathis was coming on.
Okay, yeah. So,
and I was like, oh, whoa, we finally have some flavor.
I'll date myself. I started with People's Court back in the day with Judge Wapner. Judge Wapner was who I grew up as the TV judge of my time. But then the longest running, like the Jerry Springer of TV court, it would be Judge Judy. I mean, she's still going. I think she's going to retire at the end of this season's run or something like that. But I know she's hanging it up here soon. So I saw something on the interwebs about it.
Goddamn internet, gotta ruin everything for us. Yeah, no. I got into some of the Judge Judy cases, but then ended up, because I stopped watching it, they tried to bring me back with the, I don't know if it's so true, but the Judge Judy with the booty. I was like, oh.
Jeez.
So that's what I know about TV judges.
Oh man,
Judge Judy with the booty. Judge Mathis has flavor. I haven't watched a single one of his cases. And
that's probably on Pluto TV as well.
See, here's my big question: how many of these judges sang their own intro?
I don't know.
It's only one, and it's Dr. Apollo. Dude.
I don't know if there's any singing. It's usually just like a theme. Yeah, like a theme music. I think Mathis narrated his.
Okay.
About, I spent years on the mean streets of Detroit, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm cleaning them up, blah, blah. This is Mathis Court. Court is in session. And then People's Court was always dun 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 dun.
Waiting for it.
Today's case is defendant, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I mean they had hell, I haven't sat down and watched one of those episodes in forever, but it's like imprinted because it's they're so like. If you didn't know I was autistic before.
Y'all,
you do now. Dude, the pattern recognition, it's just imprinted,
Dude, and that's what has me thinking about watching and listening to some of these cases. I'm like, not all of these are real, man. Which ones are real, dude? Because holy shit, dude. Then there was this one about a suicide pact.
Oh.
Teenage suicide pact. And they were tricking their family. At home, they were fine, but at school, they were evil. I'm like, no, this is fake. This is fake, guys. This isn't real, guys. What's going on?
That come out around the time of The Craft and all those other,
No, man, these are one of the newer ones. These are at least in the last year, I think.
Wow.
They're
I'm sure it's not just new to you.
It could be. But no, like that's what blows my mind. I'll be like, when was this released?
Right, that sounds like a late '90s storyline to some TV show.
Some of these go crazy. Some of them are like, it's like some of them are a fucking Family Guy plot. Where it's like,
you're probably not wrong.
We're starting with, so first off, my family was killed by the cartel. We're like, whoa. And so then I made a life for myself. We're like, okay. But then this motherfucker, whoa.
Speaking of Family Guy,
yeah, let's transition to judges, please.
Have you heard the news?
¿Qué pasó?
Family Guy is getting another spin-off show. They're taking another crack at it. Famously, they did the Cleveland Brown show. That lasted, I think, 5 seasons. I think it limped into 5 seasons.
I thought I got 2.
No, it got at least 4.
Right.
Jamie, pull that up. But they are going to take another stab at it, and who do you think the character is going to be this time? Unless you already know.
I don't. Quagmire?
Wise choice, a lot of people would think, but in these current temperatures of the world, they've had to tell. I see what you did there. No, they've had to toe down Quagmire. And, they've essentially sidelined the old man.
4 seasons.
4 seasons, okay.
They've sidelined him.
They've not Quagmire. They sidelined the old man, who was always trying to get...
Oh, yeah.
They've essentially sidelined him to a background character.
Yeah.
Very minimal. He used to have full story arcs and show up all the time.
When he was a World War II... Well, he's a World War II vet and the fucking nuts...
That whole episode, yeah.
That was...
but no, neither of those characters. It's going to be Stewie is getting his own spinoff.
Say psych right now.
Already set for 2 seasons, set to debut in the 26-27 calendar year of TV. So in the fall.
It's basically been the Stewie show for a while.
This show is going to focus on time travel shenanigans. It's going to be a centralized location of a daycare center.
Okay.
No word on how many other additional members of the family, like if a Brian will be along for the ride or anything like that. It's just surface level knowledge of mine at this time.
Right. I hate that Stewie was my first guess. And I was like, no. Because I'm also thinking, like, well, if it's going to be like Cleveland, like they're going to kind of get rid of him if Family Guy's still going.
Right.
So who's easy to get rid of and make a show on? Not Stewie. What the fuck, dude? But like I said, it's the last time I watched through Family Guy, I was like, it starts to become the Stewie show.
I've been watching the newer season. I'm all caught up, but I'm not caught up on the current season. I've watched quite a few. But their, 450th episode special was Stewie gets high off Brian's edibles and he doses Lois, and they end up being able to talk. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but that episode was very Stewie-centric. I'll be honest, I like the more Peter-centric episodes.
They are better, dude. And that's what kills me watching Family Guy. I'm like, can we do more Peter? It's the Family Guy.
Right. Well, and there's clear transitions even in like The Simpsons where you see like chunks of certain heavy episodes towards certain characters.
Right.
Like there's certain seasons where it's just like Lisa after Lisa after Lisa is the A storyline, or where it shifts from Bart being the mainstay character in the first several seasons to then it shifts to more of a Homer perspective. But a lot of that could be the audience as well. You know, we grew up with Bart, we related to Bart. Now, as older, we relate more to Homer. Just wait till the next season when Grandpa's the central star.
No, because
I could relate with Grandpa at this point.
Damn it. Because, I'm getting a lot of Simpsons clips on my feed. Similar to Family Guy, where it's just like the first beats to the plot. Like the one where, I don't know if you have, but where Lisa finds a way to make people and animals chill. So Homer puts it on Grandpa.
You're right.
I mean, that's as far as
doses his drink.
Yeah. Grandpa just comes in a good mood. I'm like, okay. And then the one that piqued my interest.
Uh-oh.
Marge has her hair dyed.
Dyed or undyed?
undyed.
Where she goes gray?
Yeah. Because
that would do it for you.
look, because I didn't remember watching enough of the show to know if she was dyed blue hair or that was just her blue hair.
There's a whole episode where Homer's this mysterious guy online leaking everybody's secrets, and he lets it out online.
That Marge dyes her hair.
Yeah.
See, and then the whole plot is she's getting her hair dyed, and
Dude,
there's not enough blue.
I just watched all 36 seasons like on a continuous loop for like weeks at a time. So I am peak on my Simpsons episodes right now.
Yeah, Marge comes in with her high top gray hair. I was like, what? What? So yeah, that's as far as I know on New Simpsons.
You're not missing too much.
Shit.
But speaking of some other entertainment,
guys, some shit has dropped this week.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
And oddly enough, we are both at the exact same point.
Oh baby, this is
our
cycles for the fucking books, guys.
Our cycles have finally linked.
And goddamn, are we spotting? Dude, episodes 1 and 2 of Invincible. There's 3, but hot damn, dude.
And they go to single, so they dropped to the first 3 all at once.
Oh, and then we're going back to
gave us a little bingey, and now they're going to go back to weekly episode drops. I haven't seen the exact schedule, but that would be on par for what they tend to do. Can you pull that up?
Cause see, the thing that I really like with the show, and my homie does, write in the comments if you do as well. But we read the whole comic book, and so we have
read the comics.
We have like clairvoyance, if you will, watching it. But like I've said before, they do edit it to flow a little better, to wrap things up a little sooner, make it make sense.
Okay, so the release schedule, according to the interwebs, episode 1 and 3 dropped on the 18th. We're through the first 2. Episode 4 is on the 25th. Episode 5 is April 1st. No kidding. Episode 6 is on the 8th of April. Episode 7 on the 15th. And then episode 8, the finale, is on April 22nd. Which is going to be really nice because for someone like me, there's going to be 2 shows running at the same time that I can just chew on every week and watch the new Rockstars breakdown and all that fun stuff, because The Boys comes out in the first week of April as well. So they're going to be running. They'll end, but one will keep going, so I get to extend.
Yeah, you get some stagger.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, because no, again, with our cycles,
we'll circle back to another show that's dropping right now too.
No, yeah, just like you said, our cycles cycled up. Our cycles linked. And so, yeah, just like you, I got 2 shows, just like you. Unfortunately, I'm not staggered. They kind of dropped at the same time. Yeah, I got Invincible to watch with all of y'all and Jacobo here. But for all of us weeaboos, all of us Japanese fans, all of us anime boys, yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run. No, Jake, you don't understand. Holy shit, I'm shaking too much. You don't understand, Jake. This is doomsday. This is doomsday coming out. JoJo's.
No, Doomsday comes out in December. Remember?
This is Weeaboo Doomsday.
New mask, same task.
Check it out. We'll talk about Marvel Madness in a second. Let me tell you something. Anime notorious for being slow to produce, because I did a little thesis on this, but animation,
look at you, professor,
is a heavy labor intensive job, and anime says we're gonna make it perfect. So that Japanese,
that's why there's so few frames.
There's few frames, but for some reason they are so high quality. You're like, I can see
Agreed.
everything.
Agreed.
And no, dude, I've seen some rough drafts where it's like they still have all the layers highlighted, so they can be like, oh yeah, no, that's my highlights, that's my shadows, that's my this, that's my rig, that's the character. And it's just, I'm like, I'll just stick to 3D at that point. And it's the Japanese work ethic of working 20 hours a day.
No way.
Is pushed to working 25 hours a day.
Oh, where do they come up with that extra hour?
Homies are
a lot of daylight savings time. They're banking that shit.
If they sleep under their desk, their time rolls over. So it's crazy out there, man. And dude, check it out. The more detailed it is, the longer it's gonna be. That's just the law of animation.
Those guys are praying for AI advancement.
Actually, let me tell you, you're about to send me down a different rabbit hole. But check it out. The anime is usually taken from a manga. It's usually cartoon comes from the comic, and that's why they kind of like a detailed but simple manga comic to then just pop out, you know. Hirohiko Araki, author and illustrator to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, references Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo for,
I know those names,
for anatomy. So using Leonardo and fucking Michelangelo statues, he'll just that's how he references to get poses and anatomy for
that tracks.
It's a lot of lines, dude. It is
yeah, because
insane.
I'm gonna assume, like, wasn't Da Vinci the one that did the pose of the dude with all the different yeah. See? I know I'm not as dumb as I look.
Now imagine that, but a comic book. That's what Hirohiko Araki did. So, not anybody really wanted to animate JoJo's, surprisingly. In the 90s...
In the 90s, son?
Peak. I don't know what studio it was, but there's an aesthetic. There's a look, and it's that 90s anime look. Some studio went in and were like, all right, we like what you're doing. We're gonna make it ours. It's gonna be yours, but it's ours. All right, motherfucker. And it was so good. It's so good. Not exactly, not a 1-to-1, but some indica kush.
Okay. You may have sold me. We may YouTube a trailer after we record.
I think I shown you it, and I'm a re-recommend it, because the 90s one is not the whole anime. It is not the whole series, because I'll get to that point in a minute. It is just part 3, and it is the second half of part 3. Because part 3 is an odyssey, and half of that is just getting to Egypt. The other half is being in Egypt. So they're like, just be in Egypt. 10 episodes, I think. 20 minutes.
That's doable.
I say you watch it.
That's simple math.
Hey, man. Hey, dude. Because, here's the thing. Hirohiko Araki. Hirohiko Araki. Dude, he is an artiste. He is a true Renaissance today. Man. Dude, he all his shit is a reference to music. In part 2, the villains are Whammoo, AC/DC, and Santana. Main bad guy for a long time. For part 1,
I know those groups.
For part 1, main bad guy, Dio. I believe that's a band.
Devo is a band.
No, Dio. No! I'm stretching, guys. I pulled an arm. No, but then he does a whole like 180 in part 3 where everybody's thing is a reference to music. I'm wrong. Part 3 is tarot cards.
This news source is losing its credibility.
This is a news network. Part 3 is tarot cards, and then part 4 on music. Like part 4 main guy, Crazy Diamond, for the Pink Floyd song. Main bad dude in part 4, Killer Queen. So, but because of that, and because of how the illustrator likes to just say fuck a regular color scheme, he's like, yes, there is a regular color scheme, but how about no? So like maybe the first volume you'll have like a regular skin tone of everybody, but then every other one, like everyone's purple, everyone's green, everyone's
I thought
pink.
Maybe you'd just talk about like just different saturations.
No, straight up different colors. And it's amazing. And so finally in I think 2014, I should know this, but this studio took it up to just animate everything. But it was in 2014, 2012. So we're all like, oh, dude, no one's going to animate it. This shit's been going on since the 80s. When part 7 in 2060? Cool. Let me
That should be in like your top searches, I'm sure.
It's just the Look, I know my guys. I just don't know the studio. That becomes way too niche. All right, guys. Animated by who? Animated by who?
So that your subfile stops at writer and artist.
Yeah. Who?
See, everybody's subfiles has a stopping point, bro.
And I'm running out of them.
And I've got 14 years of storage space on top of you.
Dude. Man, that's what I'm saying to some people. I'm like, dude, David Production. I was about to say Dave's Production. That's why I wanted to be sure. But David Production.
You would have been close.
We got a lot of homies out here, Dave, and that's why I'm gotta be sharp. But David Productions, man, they're doing peak. They do the bizarre well. I forget. I think it's called Yes, or Interlude by Yes. That became the outro song for the anime. And so you just hear the beginning of that guitar, the ding ding ding, and we're like, oh no, it's about to end. It's about to end, and it just ends on a cliffhanger as the fucking guitar drop comes in. I was like, oh. So I need you to get on this shit, dude. We thought we'd never get Steel Ball Run, because Steel Ball Run came out the comic came out around Invincible's time, around 2005. 2007? I think Invincible came out in 2001.
There's a King of the Hill episode referencing referencing what I was watching when you got over here. There's a King of the Hill episode where Bobby's laying in bed with an Invincible comic in his hand. So,
gang, recognize gang.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I need you to get on JoJo's though. It's getting bizarre, dude. Because because here's the thing. Here, to finally wrap this bitch up so that I'm not talking for half an hour on JoJo's. Hirohiko comes in being like, fuck making a series that never ends. I'm making a series and there's stories in the series. So every part is an anthological story. So part 1, you're following Jonathan. Part 2, you're following Joseph, his grandson. Part 3, Joseph and his grandson is who you're following. And then he's like, how about we start spreading out and finding some new characters? And so it just goes from there. Like part 1 is in England, part 2 is in the world. Like Homeboy's in America, but they go into Europe. Part 3 is in Japan. Part 3 is in Japan and Egypt.
It's almost exactly how they're doing the Daryl Dixon Walking Dead series.
Just going around.
Yeah, I mean, you have your one anchor being character, reference Marvel there.
Yes.
But you have your one anchor main show character that is in every season, but yet every season he's in a different location.
Yeah.
You know, so like he started in France or in the United States, then he ends up in France, and then, you know, he goes to wherever, England, and now he's in Spain, and, you know, he's just all globe hopping.
Yeah.
You know, and then they bring one other main character in. Yeah. So it's kind of like that, you know, anthologic type deal.
Oh, I like it. Dude, see, the thing is, part 3, they throw in a little bit more paranormal shit. Part 1 and 2, weird. Little kung fu paranormal. It just goes straight up weird in part 3. And with that weird in part 6, they're all like, what about heaven? Everyone's like, what? And they're like, we're gonna reset this bitch. We're like, huh? So the universe is reset twice.
Wow.
And so in part 7, we start a whole new universe. And that's where we're finally at.
A whole new world.
With Jesus. Jesus.
This sounds a lot like, to draw comparisons to things I somewhat have knowledge of, like Power Rangers. Like each, almost like you'd get like 3 or 4, it's almost like it was planned, like 3 or 4 seasons of this, boom, we're moving on.
Yeah.
You know, which I think was partially driven by toy sales, but, you know, keep it fresh, keep it new.
Yeah.
Once we've made all these toys, all right, reskin them, run it back, new suits.
It does kind of get like that in the show. And that's partly why our homeboy started to change his approach to... It's basically bad guy of the week.
Right.
And so he just figured a way to make it a puzzle game. So it's just a puzzle game, and it's super simple, honestly. The way I've seen it and described it, I'm like, oh, he's kind of just Stephen King of manga. Because Stephen King will write a chapter, and it's mostly just describing the room. It's like, I came into the room. It was 12 by 10. There was a shelf. There were 3 shelves on the left. And then like talks about some chick's titties for another page. And that's
a whole page? Man.
That's sort of how I see the JoJo sometimes. It'll be like, guys, you see that window? Guys, wait. Did you see that window? And it's like 3 pages of looking at the window because this used to have 12 nails. Now there's only 11. So, and the fact that it's so serious and so captivating, I'm like, how? Am I that smooth brain, bro? But it's the fact that Homeboy...
Not enough ripples up there.
...changes it so often. Dude, part 6, where Heaven comes in, is in Florida. And then it switches... Again, the universe is reset. We're still in America, but now it's 1890, and it's a cross-country race.
Interesting.
From San Diego to New York. I just saw the
Oregon
map.
Trail.
It does go up to Oregon. No, I think it skips the Pacific Northwest. But it hits up Mackinac.
I was only being silly.
Mackinac City. Dude,
Whoa, watch it. Mackinac City?
Which one?
Mackinac City?
Mackinac. I'm not from here, guys.
Get us canceled real quick.
I saw the map, the flash. I was like, oh, is that Michigan? And then I saw that it was Mackinac. And it goes down into Detroit. Goes through Chicago to Mackinac, down to
Come on,
Detroit.
haven't you lived here in Michigan long enough to know that we don't pronounce anything correctly? It's all a Michigan accent.
I got goofed by some chick at the mic a while ago because they're like, okay, DEQUINDRE. I'm like, we doing this, man? We're really doing this? Spell it again.
The Quinder.
That one is right.
The one that always got me when I first moved here was there's an exit in Monroe called Netto. That's the name of the road, Netto Road. Spelled exactly the same as a former NASCAR driver, Jerry Nadeau. So I always called it Nadeau Road. And they're like, no, it's Netto Road. I'm like, but there's... Okay. I'll make peace with the locals.
Yeah, hey, I'll be a local. Because... I mean, I shouldn't be too mad. I already brought it on stage. But when I first came out here trying to get a house, went down grass shit.
Right.
Like 3-4 times.
There's a comedian that talks about the
yeah, she's like, it's grass shit. Now I'm just thinking grass shit. I'm like, no, I didn't even think grass shit. I'm like, grass shut. 3 different houses off grass shit. I'm like, man, I really like these houses off of Gradiot. To the freaking realtor. She just smiled and nodded.
She's like, we know you ain't from around here. And you're like, do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
For real. I was like, God,
that's a dated reference.
I think we were in fucking like Southfield somewhere abouts. Talking about the houses, and she's like, yeah, and there was the one off grass shit that you liked. I was like, gonna keep that in mind from now on. and I think that night I went on stage, I'm like, guys, I just got a house, and they knew I was a sucker because I was like, I like this house off Gradiot.
Speaking of some other stuff that has dropped, and we talked briefly about in our one-parter at Harv's in the Wild. Dude. That was a fun show.
I met my people.
We talked a little bit about the Spider-Man brand new day trailer.
Spider-Man! Okay.
Now, we got the trailer, but let's talk about what's dropping. I don't know, has dropped or whatever. Daredevil comes out this week as of the recording of this episode. Daredevil drops on the 24th. Now, here we are. We've got a trailer for Spider-Man, and we're getting Daredevil. Spider-Man clearly is going to be taking place in New York. It's a pretty grounded level story, it seems.
Yeah.
How much do you think Daredevil is going to bleed into Spider-Man. And at the end of the trailer, did Sony do it again where they digitally wiped a or two heroes out of that little splash page at the end when he's diving towards the hand?
See, I've only watched this one time.
Oh my man! I've probably watched this trailer probably 4 or 5 times.
I am not a serial killer with these.
On top of watching, other fellow YouTubers, like the New Rock Stars group and.
Okay. Look. The reason why I do this started back with Spider-Man 2, and it was solidified by Fallout 4. But I believe that's a 16-year difference. For 16 years, I was like, no, hype isn't terrible. But slowly, by like 13, I hated watching movie trailers. I'm like, I just want to know if it's coming out next month. Don't tell me it's coming out next year. Don't tell me it's coming out in 2 years. I want to know for next month. And then with games, I was like, no. I can't. I don't want to look at anything. I want to see that it's coming out. And when it comes out, I want to see what people are talking about if I don't already have it.
Do you do that to avoid the hype, or
avoid the hype and actually get first impressions? Not be like, I hope fucking Predator pulls someone's spine out as Wolverine. I want to do that. Where I could just be in the game and be like, holy shit, I can just become Tasmanian Devil. I can blow myself up and walk around as a skeleton for 2 seconds.
Fair. I've always been a trailer guy. Even as a kid, like those trailers because I was big at going to the movies, so trailers were part of the experience. And now that I can watch them at home over and over and over again, I like it. It doesn't ruin my experience. Even if something gets spoiled, because I do watch the spoilers, I even look for spoilers, like I'm actively, not that I'm going to be some breaking news, but yeah, I enjoy it because you get it out of context. You get some context. Still, the script versus what you see final product, 2 totally different things. Even these pre-screeners that they watch when it's pre-VFX, when they're still rendering the special effects for this stuff, and the pre-screeners are, it's totally different. At least you get a idea of what they're doing versus like the actual show.
I don't know, man. I think that's my tism coming strong, even as a kid, because
even watching the trailers, you can kind of start to separate and go, okay, just they try to tell a quick little story or whatever, but then you can tell by the cuts in the trailer, like, does this take prior? Is this an early cut? Where it takes place in the movie. So you can kind of get like a baseline.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's why
someone pattern recognition like me.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like with just some simple pattern recognition, after going to the movies, like for a couple of years, I was like, oh, that movie looks lame. I know the movie already. This movie looks cool. But then half of the time I was like, we watched the trailer. The only one that really caught my entire family, because look, we're a little tight-knit family, and we're a little autistic ourselves, and so we would be like, oh shit, that movie was great. That, like, the trailers were this, but like, that was great. The one that really fucking wowed us was Happy Feet. The trailer to get us in and the movie were like, that was fucking amazing. That was fucking great.
Never seen it.
You've never watched Happy Feet?
I know it exists. I know a second one exists.
I know there's a second one.
But I'll tell you this. I've probably seen as much of that on a TV walking by it in Walmart while it was just being promoted. That's about it. I know it's a beloved classic at this point.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Because again, by that time we were all teens. No, I was a teen, but we were all old enough, and my parents were savvy enough to be like, we don't want to take you to that lame ass movie. So we saw this one. We're like, fucking hell yeah, dude! We're gonna get that one. Our parents saying we're gonna get that one was like, oh, we get a new one.
Wow.
So I don't know, dude. Happy Feet. Happy Feet trailer has been like my number one trailer.
I used to do movie reviews. I know we've talked about it.
I remember Jake's First Takes.
Yeah, I used to do those. So I was watching trailers. I was looking at like what's coming in the next few years, what's been announced, what's rumored, like, and I would do breakdowns of that sort of stuff. So it's always been my thing.
That felt for me. By the time that I got old enough to like wanna talk in public, because I was like, I'm gonna shoot for animator, but turns out there's a lot of other people shooting for animator too, and not a lot of people like a grungy look. Oops. So I was like, do I become a YouTuber? I'm like, do I want to do the same thing a bunch of other YouTubers are doing, be another YouTube essay guy? Nah.
Here we are.
Now we're podcasting as a news network. Different.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's like even people that have been associated with like regular media now are going independent. And I mean, that's something you could do, just be an independent animator.
And that's what I was ending up shooting for. And the workflow is not financially productive. It's just like comedy, not to say apples and oranges, but they both grow on a tree. I still gotta put in so much time to build a base,
right,
to start making money the way I wanted to. Otherwise, I'm like, I need to get a job. And guess what I had to do?
Same. I got a job too.
And like, I still got the skills. Like I'll still fuck something up. Like, dude, I am doing a little bit of a trying to work another hustle.
Oh.
So I'm trying to get my regular drawing skills down. But I don't need to go out and look for a skull. I don't need to go out and look for a perfectly anatomically correct skull at the store so I could come home and fucking to be or not to be and draw that bitch down. I can get that for free online, man, and I can make it turn in every which way on the computer. So I learned a script or two. I learned a little coding.
Wow.
I made a skull in a little radial pattern. So I got like, really quick, my 24 skulls.
Nice.
in different angles. That's my little project right now.
Look at you learning.
More of a refresher. But no, dude, flexing those, I'm like, I do know a thing or two.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's what work has actually been doing, has been teaching me some just refresher skills.
Yeah.
Like I haven't used like certain email programs and like, you know, spreadsheets, Excel and shit like that. I haven't used that shit in so long. It's like, oh my God. Let's dust the, how do we do this? And here I am like, okay. Because I ordered some mouse pads and I'm like, hey, we could get that one that's got that cool little Excel cheat sheet on it.
Jake, even better. Either me and or wifey can send you a little cheat sheet. Because
nice.
honestly, dude, that's a lot of what high-end guys are doing. They're just cheat sheets, and they know a coding or two. They know the one coding that everybody doesn't know, and that's how they're chill. But they're really just saying, when it comes in, send it out, and when it's out, say it's out. I'm being oversimplification in McCain. I'm oversimplifying, but that's basically it. But dude, like again, like you said, I'm looking at some of these things because I like a lot of things. I like to put shit in and just kind of forget it, like simple shit. Let me grab that, put that there, grab that, put that there. Dude, I forgot that I know how to script textures. I know how to make electric fields in 3D. But it's so annoying.
Look because at you, professor.
I am, but it was so annoying learning it. It's actually not. And again, that's why I say bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. And oops, I know a bit of tricks. and it's just you get a texture, you get a texture node, and you get a static node, and you have a output node. Just finagle those bitches, and you put in a texture, and now that static code will make it move around, and you tell the texture to be transparent and blue, and now you got a mildly transparent blue thing with a moving thing, so it looks like it's moving, and you did that with coding. Dude, and
everything AI is doing so fast now.
And I mean, look,
isn't coding like dead though? Like,
no,
I mean,
how does AI exist?
Of course, on the higher end, but like lower end, like coding.
On low end, probably, but it become. Let me speak some more Spanish to you. It becomes an auto combo versus a manual combo. You're driving automatic versus driving manual.
Gotcha.
And because guys, throw your digital tomatoes, but. I gotta come back and say AI is good for these things, because I'll spend an hour on Google asking, I want to do this, but because I asked it to do the entire thing I want to do, Google's all like, so I have all the answers for that first thing you had. So I'm like, okay, so I have to ask 7 different questions and look through 3 different pages for each one to figure out if that's what I need.
Right.
And then halfway through find out, oh, these guys are all talking about old programs, not the one I'm using. Okay. That's why I like coming to some sort of AI, especially on the internet, so I could be like, I want to do this using this program, using this version. How do I do that? And they're like, all right, pop these bitches out. And then from there, I'm like, okay, don't need that. But I did need a chunk of that. And dude, that's why I also don't want to go into coding right now, because the AI is so easy right now. I could be like, they need me to do this. How do I do it?
Yeah, I mean, not to dox my job, but like what I do, there's AI could do it. At some point, AI will do it.
I can see it. And here's the...
I mean,
let me see.
Have I sent you the TikToks of the DoorDash robot fails?
No.
Yeah, so I don't know where exactly this is, but there's DoorDash actual, like, little mini cars. They look like those little toy tyke ones, the little orange... They get the yellow roof and the red body. They look like those, but they're completely encased. There's some that are, just going and getting smacked by another car or something. Then they've got these smaller ones that are like sidewalk versions.
Yeah.
And they'll just stop. If a gate is like slightly open, they'll just stop. Like, saw one with a flat tire today and it's just limping down the street.
Will we have it in our lifetime? Maybe. By the end of the century, probably. But look, again, in our lifetime, we're just gonna keep seeing a lot of flat tires.
Right.
Because I was working in some tech stuff, some high-end tech, high name. So like I was touching damn near what you guys were touching. We had an automation team, but the whole automation team was to make sure that the automation was correct. It was basically a babysitter division, because yes, let's say we have to push 1 million website pages. The AI will get 700,000 of them right. And so the automation is done. It's then run through our check, and then everything that was wrong, we then have to clean. Usually simple problems, but sometimes the machine has a big glitch. And it's like, what the fuck happened? What the absolute fuck happened? Why did you make it do this? This is way too crazy for automation to be doing, because then you go to like simple program automation, like on Excel, where you can make it. It's like, oh well, I have this list. I just want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I need 50 right now. I've done 50. I need like 7 more, and you can just click at 56 or 55, and then drag down 4. Go to 59, but then it does stupid things.
That was good math. With
like names, like January, February. Just make the whole calendar. Guys, I'm on a rant. Let's get the calendar going. It's Marchuary, Aprilary, Mayuary. It's like, you were so close. So, am I worried?
Some of those were words.
Am I worried about AI? There's some ecological things, yes. But look, we also have problems with plutonium plants. We have thorium plants though. Like we have answers. That's my TED talk. I had to use AI. I have to defend it for a second.
Oh man. What else you got going on? We talked about all the stuff we've been watching. Been watching them gas prices. Not to get into the political sphere, but man.
Let's keep it dumb. I be seeing those gas prices and they're making me miss Washington. I'm like, it's overcast. Gas is $4.80. I
know you were listening to Nirvana rolling.
Showed up with Nirvana, dude.
It was all overcast this morning.
It's I don't like it because now it's become my regular gas price. That I was living on cheap gas. It's cheap gas. You guys are like, oh, it's expensive. It's fucking $3.50. I'm like, cheap gas. Cheap for me was, it's $4.05. It's $4.05 wow. In the end of spring. Oh, because we'd hit $5 easy.
Eesh.
Dude, I'd visit California a couple times. They were all at $5.
Oh yeah, that's insane. In these times, I don't even know. Like, I'm sure they're $7 right now, probably.
Dude, it's nuts. Because,
do you think this affects people's ability to get out to the open mics? Do you think that open mic attendance is down, or?
Maybe, but look, going off of Seattle gas prices and how many people are out there, I think until it hits $6, we won't start hearing.
I feel like comedians are always plowing through, trying to find a way.
Yeah, because that was what had me in denial. That was my biggest denial when COVID started. I'm like, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck, right? And then everyone's like, because I am immunocompromised. It's like, ooh.
Laughs are essential.
And I was not about to start doing virtual mics. I was like, I could have been doing that before. I wanted to have a crowd. So, no. I'm going to see if that was just a phase. It was not a phase. Turns out I'm a stage whore. Because, no, dude, again, I did one play, one community theater play. I was like, can I do another one? Can I be an extra? And they're like, do you want to be the lead?
That's kind of how I was with acting. It's like, ooh, I got an acting thing. Ooh, can I do another one?
Yeah.
So you just start submitting for everything. Yeah.
And that's sort of why I say I've had some homies come up and like, so like, don't you want to take this more serious? You want to like become an actor or something? I'm like, no, no. I like stage time. Let me get on stage. Like recently, it's like, yeah, it would be cool to do some sort of acting. Like, it would be cool to also be the voice to a cartoon. Be a little bit of this and that.
Yeah, I found that I feel like acting in front of the camera is still a goal, but I definitely like doing voiceover and that type of work, like cartoon characters and that sort of fun thing. Cause
wait. Not to name names, but I feel like once I started watching, I'm like, I feel like Jake might have mentioned this, but Wifey Poo brought up Under a Rock with Tig. You haven't watched?
What is it?
It's Under a Rock with Tig. What's her name?
Oh, the comedian?
Yeah.
I've not watched this.
Speaking of Under a Rock.
Tig Notaro?
Tig Notaro.
Tig Notaro. There we go.
That makes sense. It just was not in my mind. I was like, Tig. Because also, the logo is just Tig.
I listened to their episode on Mark Maron. That was my introduction.
They were on Mark Maron.
Yeah, they were on WTF.
Okay, no.
It was a podcast episode that he had done.
Yeah, no, she's got a YouTube show, like 20 minutes.
Okay.
I was like, is this fucking... Oh my God. The hell is the show? Eric Andre's. Is this reverse Eric Andre?
I'm like, what's going on?
I had to search, guys. I don't know.
He was buffering.
Is it just the Eric Andre show? It's just the Eric Andre show, yeah. His interview show.
I guess.
Yeah,
I never watched it. I've seen the clips though. It's where he's just sitting at that cheap ass desk.
He's just trying to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was seeing it kind of like anti-reverse Eric Andre show. Tig has very famous people that she does not know a single thing about. And she tries to guess who they are until she either gives up or finds out. And so she's had a few, like...
I'll have to add this to the list.
She had Tony Shalhoub on. Did I say that wrong?
Monk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was a lot. I was like, oh, this is awkward. Oh, this is amazing. And I was like, wait. So I have a chance. I have a chance then. Because yeah, wife is like, this is giving you energy. I'm like, it is. Because I was telling him, I'm like, what's the big deal with kind of living under a rug? Like, then everything's a surprise. She had Kaylee Cuoco on.
Kaylee Cuoco?
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, Big Bang Theory. Harley Quinn apparently now. On the animated. There's a new Harley Quinn animated.
Oh, yeah. That's on the HBO platform.
Yeah, and
she's like in love with Poison Ivy. It's an extremely female-led version of that corner of DC's animated.
Yeah. And
pretty decent. I think I might be a season behind, but I've watched quite a bit of it. Clayface is pretty good in it. There's King Shark. It's a lot of fun. Even Boomerang Kite Man. Kite Man got his own spin-off. Kite Man got his own spin-off from that show.
Is he cool?
Yeah. That's why he got his spin-off, is because he's
under a rock with Tignataro, dude. It was honestly, I think the girl, the female actresses were way more shocked that they were not known by her, because they had Julie Bowman.
The mom from Modern Family.
Yeah.
See, look at me. Bam. Hit me with celebrities. I know what they done.
And like I said, Kaylee Cuoco. And with both of their interviews, both Kelly and Julie were like, what?
She was also in Happy Gilmore, the first one.
Kelly?
No. Julie Bowen. Yeah.
That was not mentioned.
No,
because it was, I think, like for the 11th season of Modern Family, when we're talking about Modern Family, gotcha. more of the sitcom credits for her.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, watching these like big sitcom name actresses be like, huh? Dude, it was great. I think you'd get a kick out of it and be like, that's B.
So I'll have to check that out for sure. Tignataro, right? Yeah.
Under a Rag with Tignataro.
Yeah, I'll have to put that in the queue. Podcast, a little YouTube little show thing that came across my feed recently was 5 Things with Jason Mewes. And what he does, you know who Jason Mewes is. You should by now, 80-some episodes in. He's Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, I was testing you.
Snoochie boochie, man. So basically what he does is he goes into a gas station with someone famous, and they get to choose 5 things. But then they tell a story about why they chose the 5 things. It's pretty interesting. The one that got me hooked in is he did one with Kevin Smith. I'm like, oh, what's this? So, but I think there's one with Steve-O that I'm gonna watch that just popped up on my feed. So there's some cool names on there. He did one with Logic, I think. Yeah, Logic's got a pretty good podcast. Logically Speaking. Nameplay, man, might as well. Shit markets itself, just like the Very Good podcast,
y'all. Do we have any very good finals? Do we want to shout anything out? I know we both got the Diva Cup.
Yeah,
I think it's coming out week of.
D Cup on April 2nd. That's Thursday night down at the Independent.
Thursday, Jueves, Dienstag for all of you multilinguals. Because we got this week and this is coming out next week. So yeah, guys, we're gonna see you there. Yeah, there's a bunch of you watching us. We're gonna see you there. We're gonna watch you watch us. Yeah, I'm trying to get my
It's also April Fool's Week, so watch yourselves, everybody.
April 2nd.
Squirrel.
Finals?
I don't have many other finals to discuss. We've got another Moose show coming up at the end of the month. Watch out for the lineup announcement on that. Anything else that you can think of? Any special shouts out? Always special shouts out to Green Acres.
Shouts out Green Acres. Shouts out 420 Dank.
I think that'll do it for this episode from the Pothead Cafe.
Fucking sign us out, my man.
Sign us out? All right. Like we always say, man, do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys. I think next time, maybe you
next time.
Maybe you
on
stay
the
on
Very
this
Good
side
Podcast.
Because I don't know if it's the camera or if it's the lighting, but I was too pretty in this one.
Oh, these cold rollouts have been pretty good.